and welcome back to my channel. Today I have an empties video for you guys, and it's actually like kind of, I can't say nostalgic because I've not had my channel for that long, but the second video I ever put up on my channel was actually an empties, and I'm back at it again with empties videos. So I love empties. I said it in that one, saying it again. I love empties because you really get like a full-on review when someone has used the full product. And you know, a little disclaimer, these are products that did or did not work for me that well, but you know, everybody's needs and wants are different. So if you are loving any of these products and I'm not, then don't take any offense to that, because everybody is different and we just have different opinions, and that's the great thing about empties. But today I wanted to share my thoughts on the products that I have finished, and there are quite a few, so let's get started. First of all, it wouldn't be an empties video of mine if there wasn't a bunch of sheet masks. So I have these from TonyMoly. This is their I'm Real sheet masks. They are called just I'm Real, and they have different little things that they do, and these are really inexpensive, and that's why I wanted to give them a go. But I must say, I do feel like they do a good job. I mean, I used all of these, but I have to say the actual sheet mask itself is just a little bit too rough. I feel like it's quite a thick material, and it's not like, you know, just soothing, and it doesn't follow the shape of your face. You just kind of have to like smack it on there. If I would change anything about them, I would just make it thinner and softer and smoother. Oh my goodness. Like these, I have, and yet again, another bunch of the Garnier Moisture Bomb tissue mask. And I must say, the blue ones and the pink ones are my favorite. I have very dry skin now for winter, so the green ones isn't really my favorite. And next up, I have my Hada Labo Perfect UV Gel. So, it comes in a little package like this, and it's all in Japanese, I think, because this is made in Japan. So, an Asian sunscreen, and I don't even know where to start. Like, this has changed my look on sunscreen for the rest of my life. I'm not even kidding. I've always had a lot of problems with sunscreens not working the way I want them to work. They're either like too thick and goopy and like give your skin like an ugly white cast, or they're just like really, I feel like they all smell like a lot, and they're just not good underneath makeup because they're just too thick basically. So when I first used this, I was amazed. It even says, I think, I can't really remember, but I feel like it was something like 5-in-1, and it did like 5 different things. And some of them were like, you know, hydrating and like kind of makeup prepping base thing. And I have to agree with that. This is so great underneath makeup. But yeah, if you're looking for a sunscreen because you're not happy with anything you've tried before, please try an Asian sunscreen, because I think they will blow your mind. This has an SPF of 50 plus with a pH of 4 pluses. So that's pretty much as high as you can go on the like protection scale, and I have been loving it. I'm so sad that it's finally gone now, but I do have another sunscreen on the go that I'm trying out, and so far, so good. So, like, this is so hyped. Let me first get that out there. This is so hyped. This is the Beauty Elixir inspired by the Elixir of Youth used by Queen Isabel of Hungary. So this is supposed to visibly smooth features, tightens the appearance of pores, and provides a burst of radiance to the complexion. This is like everybody's favorite, and makeup artists used it, models used it, ooh, ah, ooh. And I was so intrigued to try it, and I must say, I am a little bit disappointed, because I just thought that I would see some kind of difference, I would look more glowing, or it would just make my pores look amazing. I just expected something great out of this, and I must say, I didn't really feel like I got anything amazing out of it. I used it up, of course, because I love facial spray. I go through them like, I get the same result basically for something way cheaper, because it didn't do that much, and I don't really love the smell either. And the whole tightening, tingling bits, I was excited about that because I was like, oh, something's happening. But no, I didn't really see anything. So, and it actually came with a little trial size of their instant foaming cleanser with grapes and sage. And actually I was more impressed with this one than this, and this is way less hyped. This is just a foaming cleanser that smells, it just smells like grapes, and I like it, and it just cleans my skin without making it feel like dehydrated and tight, and I love this. But I'm just one of those person that now that I've found a cleanser that I actually really love, it's gonna be the next product, spoiler alert. But yeah, just because I found that one, I can't see myself repurchasing this. So as I said, the next product is the actual cleanser that I use now every single day, and this is the Caudalie X Low pH Good Morning Gel Cleanser. I have talked about this in a blog post. This is pretty much gone, and this I would repurchase any day of the week. I love this. First of all, it's a low pH cleanser, and that's why I featured it in my blog post, because I was talking about low pH and what pH does to our body and why we should kind of choose products with a lower pH. And I must say, since I started using this one, my skin has tremendously changed. It went from being like totally unpredictable to something that I felt like I could manage. Like if it was dry, then I knew why it was dry. It's like, oh yeah, I didn't really take care of it yesterday. Oh yeah, I didn't really do this and this and this. Before I used this, I just felt like any day I could wake up to anything. So I feel like this has totally balanced my skin out, and I feel like I feel more calm when this is in my life. And yeah, it's called a good morning cleanser, but you can use this at nighttime, daytime, anytime. I also have here a micellar water from Loreal. I always have one bottle of micellar, some kind of micellar water standing in my cupboard. It's like, without a doubt, I always have something. This is what I take off my makeup with. I always take off my eye makeup and kind of my lipstick or anything that I have on my face before I go in and like thoroughly cleanse my face. In my honest opinion, I don't see a difference between them. I have the Bioderma one, I have the Garnier one, I have this one. I don't see a difference. I feel like they all work just as well. But next I also have a product from Vichy here. This is their waterproof eye makeup remover for sensitive eyes. This is paraben free. Thank you. But this is the eye makeup remover that I have been using if I have stubborn eye makeup. Like if I do a waterproof liner, if I do waterproof mascara, this is the one that I take on a cotton pad and use instead of my micellar water. And I've had this for such a long time because I don't use a lot of waterproof makeup. I just go in with my normal mascara, and my micellar water cleanses that off just as fine. But the days that I have waterproof makeup, I always use this one because it's really good and it does work good for my sensitive eyes. And now I don't have it. Vichy is a brand that I really enjoy, but it's a little bit expensive, so it's more like when I'm treating myself. And now for some actual skincare items. This is the Skincomfort Glowing Facial Serum from Dermosil. Dermosil is actually a brand from Finland. I really like them. I'm really proud that Finland is actually trying to, you know, bring out some makeup and skincare brands. And a lot of the things that I've actually tried from Dermosil, I've really liked. So I used to put this on before, like my moisturizer and stuff like that. So this was just a great serum, and I just loved it. But yeah, I went through this so fast because I just want to be glowing all the time, every day, everywhere. What? I just love to glow. And now for some moisturizers. This is Nature Republic's Aqua. This is their Super Aqua Max. So this is a moisturizer. This is for combination skin. So it's like more of a watery thing. It's not very heavy. Ooh, it smells very fresh. I feel like it smells kind of like a fresh, clean man. It smells kind of strong actually, which is the only thing that I would say that is kind of off-putting for me, because I'm like, how much perfume and like alcohol is in this to make it smell this strong? But yeah, if you are an actual combination skin, then I would give this a go if you don't mind quite a strong scent. And then for another moisturizer, this is the Henriksen Invigorating Night Cream. And I actually was wanting the kind of serum. It's like in the same green packaging, kind of a serum bottle, but my boyfriend couldn't find it, so he got me the night cream, which I was really excited about. This says that it visibly reduces lines and wrinkles and smooths textures. This has AHA's primrose oil and shea butter, and I was so excited when I got this because I feel like it was kind of like a luxury item, and it cost a lot, and I was like, oh, this is gonna smooth all my wrinkles in my forehead and make me look so glowing and beautiful. But I must say, first of all, I'm a face picker. That sounds weird, but if I have any little scab or anything on my face, I will pick it. I will pick at it until it's like broken. That's what I do. It's really bad, and you shouldn't do it, and please don't ever be like me. I do pick my face a lot, and this was so stingy. If you had the slightest little wound to your skin, this would sting so bad. I don't really want that in a moisturizer. I just want to slather it on, go to bed, and wake up feeling like, oh. And I do remember when I first put it on, that the next day I felt like, ooh, I look a little bit better, ooh, and I was so excited to keep using it. But I felt like kind of that was it. It gave me a little pick-me-up the first day I used it, and then it was like, now moving on to hair, I have the Macadamia Professional Weightless Moisture Shampoo. So when I first got this, that was the only thing, I ordered it online. So that was the only thing I could read. It just said Weightless Moisture Shampoo, and I was like, wait, that is exactly what I want. And then when it came and it said texture for baby fine to fine hair, I was a little bit like, oops, because I don't really feel like my hair is baby fine to fine. It's quite, I have so much hair and it's quite heavy, but the actual strength itself might be a little bit fine, so it could have worked, but I feel like I had just too much hair. It was just too heavy for this one. I also have the Macadamia Natural Oil. This is like their old packaging, and then they renewed it, so it looks more like this. If anyone's interested, I personally prefer the old packaging, but I'm not going to say anything. This is a really good repair mask if you have really damaged and dry hair. It even says here for dry damaged hair. So a really good mask if you have long hair, because this was what I used when I had really long, really damaged hair. For my hair right now, I feel like this is a little bit too heavy, a little bit too much. This is the Rimmel London Brow This Way Gel Fixant. No, brow styling gel. So this is just a clear brow gel that I would run through my brows. But just because I'm so into the Essence one, I don't see myself repurchasing this one. Not that I didn't like it or anything, it's just, it's not as good as the Essence one, and the Essence one is cheaper, so. I also have two foundations here. I have the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup. I feel like this is like a cult classic. It's like one of the most purchased foundations out there, and I'm just here like, I didn't like it. Of course. This is in the color 1N1. I've renewed. I feel like the color was good, because the thing that I remember with this is that it didn't go on like effortlessly. It would kind of cling to if there was any dry patches, and it would kind of go into lines and settle in there. And yeah, for the price that I paid, I was like expecting amazingness because everybody was talking about it, and you know, but to be honest, I would not repurchase this one. First of all, don't like the packaging. I hate that you have to like pour it out. I know that you can buy a pump to it, right? But I feel like that's just like, ugh, I pay so much for this. I do not have to pay for a pump, because I mean, like drugstore foundations like these have the decency to put pumps on them. So I wouldn't repurchase it just because I didn't get the result that I wanted. And the last little makeup bits, I have this L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Foundation. This is in the color 1.5 Linen. I feel like a few years back this was all the rage. It was like, oh, True Match, and they have a bunch of shades, which I think is super great, but I just feel like it's kind of a, it's a medium foundation. It's like, it's not amazing, it's not bad, it's not super coverage, it's not low coverage, it's just medium in all the places. So it was okay. Yeah. I love these videos. I feel like it's gonna be a little bit long though, because we all know I love talking about products. I feel like that's kind of the essence of my channel and my blog though, so it's not a surprise, but I love going through products, talking about them. I feel like we're friends and we're just like giving each other, you know, our recommendations, the best of the best. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you haven't already, so you can come back next Friday, because there will be a brand new video waiting for you guys. And yeah, bye!